What's going on, Sip Sip? Happy Sunday to y'all. Yeah, happy Sunday to y'all. It's partly sunny here in Houston. It's about 76 degrees. You understand me? It feels good outside. It's not too hot, not too humid. But hey, this week has been just pure chaos. I don't know if you've been watching the news, but it's been pure chaos. Yeah, man, it's been a bunch of stuff going on. You understand me? So, where do I start? It's been a bunch of things going on with ICE in North Carolina, which is not even a border city, but ICE has been raiding, been stepping up their raids in North Carolina, in Charlotte, one of the biggest cities in North Carolina. Also in Chicago, they've been doing the fool. But in North Carolina, we got Texas A&M, we had the Tariffs, we got Epstein files, we got a bunch of stuff. We have, they've been bringing Bill, even though Hillary was mad, because Bill got swallowed back in 95. So, hey, so ICE has been stepping up their raids in Charlotte. They raided a church and they detained and arrested 15 to 20 people, that were doing yard work at a church. And so, I think it was last week or so, they were busting windows out and snatching people out of cars. Back in October, they had the ICE people were in helicopters in Chicago, chasing people in helicopters and all that kind of nonsense. Then we had Texas A&M come back. They were playing, who was that, South Carolina, I think. They were playing them and they were down 30-3. You understand? And they came back from a 27 point deficit to win. That's the biggest in history. And then the quarterback threw for over 430, almost 29 or 39 yards. But then what puzzles me is that what took away from the game was the racist trooper that bumped into the South Carolina players coming out of the locker room. You understand? They coming out of the locker room and they're coming out and he's trying to go in. And it's a group of four. It's three, one in the middle, two, then there's three in the back. And he tries to walk between them and then he puts his arm up and he bumps him to him. Then he turn around and point at him. Say, get out of here, get out of here. And like, hey man, these guys are coming out of the tunnel. Why would you try to go through them when they're coming out of the tunnel? But he was looking for a reason to start some chaos, you understand? Then Trump Trump goes and says that, hey, because everybody's complaining about food prices and affordability is the word, big word, affordability. So then he goes and he says that he's going to lower the prices of food, which is not true, but then he rolls back the tariffs on bananas, tropical vegetables, coffee and beef, So he rolled back the tariffs on that stuff. I don't know if it's indefinite. I don't know when it starts, but I haven't seen the change. But I don't really buy a lot of beef. I do buy vegetables, And then the Epstein files, they continue to say Trump ran on releasing the Epstein files. They haven't released them. They signed a petition last week with the induction of the newest Democratic Congress member, so they had enough signatures to release the files, but they haven't released them yet. And then Trump is, with all of this stuff that he's doing, only thing he's trying to do is say, hey, don't pay attention to the Epstein files and this stuff. Let's look at all this other stuff that's going on over here. You understand what I'm saying? That's that confusion tactic or the shotgun tactic. Like I say, like if I do 10 things at you right here, you can only concentrate on one or two of my fingers at a time. So I'm gonna throw a whole bunch of nonsense at you, right? To get you off focus. So he's stepping up his thing in with ICE to keep you off of the Epstein files. He's gonna throw some other nonsense out there. Oh, I'm lowering the prices. Then they building the east wing of the White House. And then the craziest thing that this is one of the craziest things that got me when he started talking about, oh, we need to investigate Clinton. Clinton flew on Epstein's plane, I think 2 or 3 times. But every time we turn around, we see pictures of Mr. Donald Cheeto with a young girl hugging her, holding her hand, or walking with her. Look like she's 12 or 13. You know, he's walking with these young girls and they taking pictures and pointing and doing all of this. There's tons of pictures of him doing that, but then he was like, oh, y'all don't forget, Mr. Clinton got swallowed 30 years ago by a 21-year-old. Yeah, and they mad and he bringing that up. Yeah, Clinton got swallowed 30 years ago, if you don't remember, with Monica Lewinsky. She was 21-year-old intern. And crazy that it happened in November. You understand? 30 years ago. He's trying to bring that back up to get the... Don't look at me. Hey, Clinton got it. He got sucked off in the White House. So he's just another attempt to try to take the attention off of him, and he continues to steal and do everything that he's doing. But it's been a crazy week, you know. So hoping that it'll be a great week this week. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully starting 2 new projects. Plants are out here doing and looking good. So I brought my plants out from inside so they can get some sun. And hey, I need to get some sun. I think well, they not. Yeah, so my mama looking, I think my arms are looking dark. So hey, but y'all have a good week. You understand what I'm saying? Thank y'all for coming back to Sip, Smoke, and Share. And if you like any of this, give me a thumbs up. This right here. Yeah, hit the like, subscribe, and share button. I'll talk to y'all later. Sip, sip.